two very talented sides today.
Yeah, with experience. You don't want to chuck all your young guys in at once, but Leinster, you talked about have experience, and Popey said in the studio, this is where the young guys have to step up to get the position at the end of the year when it really counts, when the opportunity will come at the end of the year. So it'll be an interesting game.
First touch from Madigan. Very pace in that Leinster back line. So too for the Ospreys, and look at this, Isaac Boss looking to go as well from inside his half, and it's a lovely break with a scrum half, chip and chase, this one for Conway to go after. The bounce could be anyone's. Difficult one as well for Richie Fussell to deal with, and Andrew Conway did really well to make the tackle and win the line out. As I mentioned, just one of the last five going away of the visitors and Heineken Cup champions ahead of this game. Fionn Carr a little bit awkward into that one. Madigan was calling for it, and again Lloyd Pearcey was warned about 30 seconds ago, gave away the penalty there, and this is very kickable. Struck it okay, looks pretty good from here. He's turned away straight away, and the touch judges' flags go up. 3-0 Leinster, perfect start.
That's a try blown. Great try last week, try blown this week.
I wonder, could he have just even controlled it with his foot rather than having to dive on the ground like that? But Ospreys fans down that far side bring a sigh of relief as Rhys Ruddock gets the block on this one. It's an awkward one for Bishop. They're over. Are they down? Try. Madigan's ready to take the conversion. He has it teed up and everything. Still waiting for Nigel Whitehouse.
Yeah, you may award the try.
I may award the try.
Correct.
Thank you.
Inside the 22, Webb goes to the right hand side. Taken up by Tom Isaacs. Back for his scrum half. Morgan calling for it. The wind has picked up and the rain's still coming down. It really is horrible out there. The game is not too bad though. Matthew Morgan, little switch. Bishop trying to go through. Watched by Sexton. Good tackle by the Leinster hooker. It's come forward, but who did it come forward from? Penalty against Leinster. Jonathan Spratt on the bench, the Ospreys, but this for 3 points, badly needed after an early blitz from Leinster. They've got it. The gap is now 7. Morgan's penalty. Bishop still on the ground. Spratt, I'm sure, will be warming up at this stage. He would be the natural selection to come in. It's good ground made in tight.
And let it go, 7.
Switch and tack here, and Morgan's come back around to this left-hand side. Out of your picture, Jonathan Thomas twists out of one, tackled by Shane Jennings eventually. You can't rip it free, and they've all come over to this left-hand side now. They're going to have a go. Morgan switches it back again with Bishop. Leinster got numbers across. Thomas again, busy. Going the back row as well. Jonathan Thomas, one of these real journeymen at this stage. Well over 100 cats for the Ospreys, but Leinster giving away the penalty again. Morgan to put the cap at 4. Struck it okay. Yeah, straight between the posts. 6 points for the Ospreys and 6 points for Matthew Morgan.
An unbelievable decision by him to do what he did.
Jonathan Thomas takes it at the back for the Ospreys. It's a good shove initially from Leinster. Shane Jennings been told to leave it. Guard control things at the back. They're going to keep this one tight for the time being anyway. Morgan has plenty of support outside him, but they go forward and making good ground there for Webb. And I think advantages to the Ospreys. Webb trying to break outside, sets it up, and still advantage to the home team. They're going to come back for the penalty. Again, struck it well. You can see why the under-20s rated him so highly. 10 points to 9. That will be the last act of the first half. 3 penalties from Matthew Morgan, the early try and the penalty from Ian Madigan gave Leinster the ideal start, but half-time at the Liberty Stadium is the Ospreys 9, Leinster 10. Conor, what do you want to see in the second half from Leinster?
Exactly what the boys are saying. Direct rugby, more kicking. It's not in their DNA, we know that, but there are times that it's these must, and play the rugby, it's mistake-free rugby, and then make them play from deep, because they might make the mistakes and you'll score the tries.
Leinster told to leave it, options both sides. Fussell standing to the left in the red scrum cap. Here he is. It'll grubber kick through. It's an intelligent kick. Leinster have to be careful here. Back they go. It hasn't fallen right though. It's still free. Is that a try for Richie Fussell? We'll need to see it again. It looked like one of the Ospreys players taken out. I couldn't quite see. Did it come forward? Johnny Lacey, I think, has given the knock on. Conor, Fionn Carr, he's broken through. Needs to link up with the rest of his team, or does he? Ova, ball in behind, opted not to give the pass. Exactly what Conor was talking about, just holding it on. He's got the advantage now. They have the penalty. Well, that's exactly what you were talking about, Conor. And there's a prime example. He could have given that pass, but chose not to. And he's got his last 2, so it's 15 from 17. This on the halfway line. Needs a big thump, and he's got it, but just to the left. He has to deal with it. Right-footed kick, spiral towards the touchline. It's a really good kick by the full-back. Chasing this one up, Ospreys go quickly. And we've 20 minutes left to play at the Liberty Stadium. Richie Fussell, a little gap from him. Space on the outside if he wants to use it. He's still going. They're lining up outside him. It should be a try for Walker. He's dancing over the 22. He's over the try line. He scored last weekend against Connacht. He's done it. Flags up, 2 extra points. But 6.5 minutes left to go. 6 points the gap. No score for Leinster at all since the restart in the second half. It's been all Ospreys really, despite the fact that they had one man yellow carded in Duncan Jones. Leinster couldn't take advantage of that on the scoreboard. And another score here, you feel, and this game is over. Well, Matthew Morgan found the drop goals for Wales under-20s last season. He scored a couple throughout the Six Nations Championship. He's right back in the pocket and he will fancy this. He's right in front of the post corner. There should be a 3-point opportunity. Chance to strike. Look how cleanly he hit that. That's what I mean. I mean, he's just such a confident striker of the ball. He's only 20 years of age. And in behind Rhys Ruddock to Madigan. Again, didn't quite know where to go with that one. We've gone the 80 minutes. Next time the game is out, or the ball is out, I should say, the game will be up. And Leinster need to score to get a losing bonus point. That's the most they can hope for now. Any mistake, that'll be the final whistle. No points at all in the second half for Leinster. Can they get something going here? Nice line of attack as well. Tracy hits the deck. Only on the field about 2 minutes now. Can they get something here? Devon Toner straightens up. It's prime drop goal territory if they want a losing bonus point. Just as I say that, it looked like it just went forward. That should be that. And a disappointing night for Leinster in Swansea. Well, they started so well. Madigan's penalty, Leo Va's try, but they got nothing after that. And it was all Ospreys. Morgan's 2 penalties, and then one to bring the gap to just 1 point before the break. Eli Walker's try, Matthew Morgan's drop goal means the final score at the Liberty Stadium is the Ospreys 19, Leinster 10. Dara, back to you.